So what they got now, what they got to do is send it off to Indiana for them to approve it. And for them to approve it, and if they approve it, they'll contact me.
Good morning, people. On my way to Jeffersonville, I'm in Charlestown. I got to go down to the food stamp office and drop off some papers. You know, I looked at them papers that I got in the mail today. It's -1 paper. I'm supposed to sign something, but it ain't there, so, you know, I still had to go because I got to turn in my paper from USDA to show them what my house payment is. You know, they don't take a person's word. Probably after we leave there, don't know what my co-pilot.
Which way we going?
62 to Jeff.
On the way back?
I don't know what. You want to stop at Arby's? The tables, stuff like that. What they doing here? Man, they got a bunch of black potholes, you know, where they blacktop them. So, I don't know what's going on here since I don't live here anymore. I guess they're gonna build some more apartments there, I guess. Right lane must turn right, but you have to stop. Before, you didn't have to stop. phone calls last night. Sent an email to a YouTuber, you know, about StreamYard. You know, I like to do stories about court cases. I've done 2 of them. One is where a mother killed her child here in Indiana a few years ago in Washington County, which is Salem, Indiana. You saw that video. I've done one on the ex-sheriff Jamie Noe in Clark County. One had 400 views, and the other one had 300 and something views. It'd be nice if those 400 views and 300 views that they would subscribe. It'd be nice. I went to the courthouse records and I was trying to figure out how I can show that on StreamYard, but I know the person I'm asked is a very busy person. If he helped me or not, you know, it doesn't matter. But I watch a whole lot of YouTube channels, like the DUI Guy Plus. I keep kidding him, his wife, but it's his girlfriend. Sorry, Larry, but I gotta get some laughs every once in a while. I know you laugh about it. She's probably laugh about it. But I know she's studying for a test. Somebody like me don't know what kind of test. Maybe get her in law school. I don't know. Maybe there's some people out there that might want to become a lawyer. I wish I studied harder when I was in school. Maybe I would have been a bad, good lawyer. But I got to keep it PG. You know, I've been rich. I've been retired now. You know, stuff like that. But it's okay. If, you know, I told the person in the email and the phone call, 2 phone calls, I figured it would be in a voicemail. Said I got a secretary, or somebody's secretary, I don't know who, but you know, and if he or she is watching, make sure you text me first. You got my phone number, because I get so many spam calls and I usually don't answer it. You know how I feel. I got one today. Call it back. It says the number's no longer in service. See, they do stuff illegal. So that's my point of view. But how can you catch them spammers when they spook their phone number? People, have you ever got a phone call from a spammer and it's your own phone number? That happens every once in a while. How do they get by with crap like that? I'm not a lawyer or a police officer or the Federal Trade Commission or the Attorney General in the states. But I want to thank your people that have viewed those 2 videos of the lady that murdered her 5-year-old child here in Indiana and ex-sheriff. That's what keeps me going, people. God bless you all for viewing those videos, because I know that's what you want. Here's what I want from you all people. You view it, please subscribe where I can get those 1,000 subscribers. That's all I'm asking. You know, I had 2 new subscribers since yesterday or this morning. I got the paid version of StreamYard, the cheap one, you know, $15 to $19 a month. But I'm trying to, you know, like present and share. I can't figure that out. I've tried. And I just can't do it. I need somebody like the DUI guy or Megan Fox or the expert, MG Law. You know, there's some more people that use StreamYard. And for public safety, he lives a couple counties away, but he's still in Indiana. And as you know, I'm not a very good housekeeper. But since it's getting warm, I can clean my living room up, put stuff in the shed like this. That way it'd be a little bit cleaner. Get some floor paint. I did paint some black, flat black sealer, primer and paint, you know, right in front of the new door. But, man, my back is still hurting from yesterday on the riding lawnmower. You know, you're bouncing around, and it's hard for my back. It's hard on this old man. Since some of you new to my channel, I'm 70 plus years old. I'm a country boy now from a city. I'm learning to be a country boy. And it's weird, people. You live in a city for 60 some odd years and you had to buy you a house, you know, because of stupid Boss Hogg. Remember Boss Hogg? He's from Duke of Hazzard. You know how crooked he was. That's the same thing of Bob Hall in Charlestown. He was crooked. He got rid of the low-income people. I tell you something, people. We got Jonathan Jennings School up there in the Pleasant Ridge subdivision. Those kids was the smartest kids. They was athletic, you know, baseball, softball, this and that. They was good. But thanks to the mayor we had, Jonathan Jennings School has dropped down on stuff like that because of him. At that time, the mayor was down on people who made $48,000 or less. I was at a council meeting at the A&E Center when he said people $48,000 and below were scumbags. Didn't he forget the city police in Charlestown? That's what they made. They didn't like it, but he got voted out of office to the lady mayor they got now. Here's they call the roundabout here before Jeff on 62, and you got 265. Like I say, I'm not a lawyer, but you see on the eastbound side, 18-wheeler. Okay, you know, they swing out, and they usually take up a part of the road, which I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an ambulance chaser. Hold that. You know, ambulance chaser. But the way, I guess, Indiana, if you have a wreck involve a semi, they're gonna blame you. Is that legal? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I can't answer that question. You know. But I left word of that YouTuber. I'm not gonna mention their name. Because to me, I'm nobody. I should put myself down. You know, but I'm just letting you know the truth. I'm on a fixed income between $800 and $900. I live on a budget. That's how come I'm on StreamYard. I got 2 ways of donating. I through my post office box and Cash App. Somebody said look into PayPal. And what's the other one? Patreon? I look at it, but you got all those different people I guess you can join. And that confused this old man. So I don't know. PayPal, I'm looking at that. I know a whole lot of you people out there watch What the Hells. People donate stuff to them by the U.S. mail. License plates, turtles. You know, I love kitty cats. I got about 20 plus.
You don't need no cats.
You know, tough kitty cats, that'd be okay. Cat food, you know, stuff like that. Milk duds, which I ain't supposed to have because of my diabetes, but I love milk duds. You know, like licorice. I like the black licorice. My son don't like it. And what's that President Reagan liked was those black jelly beans. I like him. You know, you can donate stuff like that. And if you notice, if you was on the channel last night sitting in the background, that lady, Miss Snyder, was on my channel last night. You have to look at last night's video. I want you all to go to her channel, subscribe, because she's a widow, doesn't have transportation. You know, if you live where she lived, you know, help her, maybe go take her to the grocery store, post office. You know, she lost her husband, I think 5 years ago, she said last night. If you people like poetry, she does poetry, I guess maybe once a month. She lives on a fixed income, just like me, but live on a budget. Anybody who works, rents or owns a house, you gotta have a budget. You all said, why don't them idiots in Washington, D.C. do a budget? I remember back growing up in the 50s and 60s, the Democrats and the Republicans and whoever else was in there, they all worked together. They had a budget. So, you know, why can't we have a budget now? Another spam. If they don't leave a voicemail, I know it's spam. And my daughter told me last night that Rural Keene is moving to Clarksville. They bought the building where Harbor Freight used to be, so I guess they bought the whole buildings there. Because I've been told where Rural Keene is owned by Kroger's. Kroger's must raise the rent up like everything else is going up. I don't like that. I could use another stimulus check, 2,000 or more, because they did discriminate against single people by giving a married couple more. You know, to me, that's discrimination, but that's only my opinion. And I want to thank you all. Make sure you go to the DUI guy you love and his girlfriend. Yeah, Larry, I didn't say she's your wife that time. Because I know you're laughing about it and your face is probably turning all different colors. Go to his channel, Megan Fox Ryder, The Experts, MG Law. There's a bunch of more. If you like action, you can go to RD on the Scene or Kern County Crime Watchers, which RD on the Scene and Kern Crime Watchers is a family. You know, him and his son-in-law and daughter and all this. If you like to see car wrecks, house fires, pursuits, first thing about Kern County Crime Watchers and RD on the Scene, the Bakersfield Police Department, watch them live streamers. That's their eyes and ears of seeing things. I watched it one time, RD on the Scene. The Bakersfield Police Department was hunting for a certain type of bicycle. RD was right there where the bicycle was. It wasn't a minute later. Bakersfield PD showed up and arrested the person. Like I said, there is police officers that does watch live streams. You know, I got to know. I need people like the DUI guy. Watch it. Somebody almost took my rear end out. But somebody's not paying attention. Man, if I get hit in the rear end and they damage my car, the first phone call I'm going to, or second, with my insurance company, besides the police, is the DUI guy. Because the last lawyer I had, I got screwed. They told me my case was $50,000 plus. Boy, did they lie to me. So people, when you get in a car wreck, research it. It can't be your fault. Research it. Check with people who had lawyers in lawsuits. Find out from them. Don't just take what you see on TV. Get it in writing. If you like me on Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, and all that, you know, you have to pay that all back. Time I did all that, pay that back, and all that, I got about $1,000. I had doctor bills, but I'm still going to the doctor. But they decided not to fight for it. They was a Kentucky lawyer. But that's not the point. But I trust Larry. I believe he's an honest person. When you see his YouTube channel, when he does cases about what the hell, this and that, he explained it to people who is slow. I'm one of those people that and I watched a case of the U.S. Supreme Court. It was on Trump. I want to thank those judges. I wish there was more cases like that. They explain everything in detail, even the Constitution, what it says, what it meant. Where people, it's slow in their brain. I appreciate that Supreme Court doing stuff like it. You know, they made it where people who slow, you know, there's things I can do, there's things I can't do. You know, I can do a video, I can upload videos, but there's things I can't do. Like, I'm trying to, got StreamYard, I got the paid version as last night. I can't understand how to present and share certain screens. I like to do court cases like Court TV, or more on that woman that killed her baby. I like to open up the court records, which, you know, you go to a website and it shows all the charges, the case number, and so on. I like to share that with you all. But see, I'm not smart. That's how come I asked this YouTuber for help, since they are using StreamYard and they do it all the time. But they're very good people. I wanted to email, and when I made the phone call, that I try to explain everything to their secretary. I said, it's no law question or this or that. It's a YouTube question. And I gave him my YouTube channel. Told him when I need help. If they have called me back or not, I don't know. And invite people. That's one thing I have fussed with StreamYard. I've watched the videos until I'm blue in the face. You know, I gotta figure out where to park here. Oops. So I'll be back in a little bit. I got to take some papers in there, and I got to sign something, but for some reason they didn't have the paper in this paperwork for me to sign. So See, it didn't take long. Sometimes it does. She asked me a couple questions. I said, oh, the lady that talked to me said that's all I needed, you know. But you never know what else they need until you turn it all in. And yield away. This is what they call the old government depot back in the 40s. Right there is Jeffersonville City Hall. Oh, boy. You see, no 18-wheelers can come through this way. It might be 13 feet, but there ain't no signs. I say no. But those ladies are sweet. I said, how you young ladies are doing? You know, I like to make people feel good. I know they're young. They're probably old enough to be my kids. There's Clark County Hospital is part of Norton's Hospital, same as Scottsburg. And I'm mad because I don't know what I'm going to do for a sugar doctor. I can't go to Kentucky. I don't want to go across that bridge. It scares the daylights out of me. I used to go back when I was younger, when I used to drink. Go to the Zanzibar. If there's any old timers that lives in Louisville, they knew where the Zanzibar is. Or the Dizzy Whiz. It's kind of like a hamburger joint. I remember back when I was younger, they used to come out with roller skates. Maybe it's on 3rd Street, 4th Street, somewhere like that. They did have good hamburgers back there then. This is called, I guess, Spring Street, I think. I'm glad I painted that swing yesterday. Make sure I got my defroster on.
Phone's gonna get hot.
Yeah, that's the bad part. I'm gonna unplug it. You know, I figure by moving it up higher, you know, it wouldn't get hot, but it still gets hot. I got 63 degrees right here with this car coming out there. You turn that way, you go back to Clark County Dog Pound and the recycle place. I think it's Red Bull or Bull or something. I can't remember. They used to be over in New Albany. There's one at Ridge Nursery if you like to buy flowers and stuff. Here's a car lot belonging to Mr. Haynes. I think he's on Facebook, but I forget what his first name is. But like I say, people, if you want to send me old license plates of the 50s and 60s. You know, I like them because my dad liked them. But since my a-hole brother kicked me out of the house, stole from me, but statute of limitations is out. Can't get a copy of the will because it disappeared from Clark County Courthouse. That's where I got the last one. You know. But you people that watch those two videos, thank you. 400 on one, 300 on the other one. I would appreciate it that you all would subscribe. Man, 400 to get me close to the 1,000 subscribers. Will somebody like the DUI guy or the expert, Megan Fox, or MG Law, will they ever have me on their video? No, I'm nobody important. You know, but if you watch What the Hell's Sunday with Mark Feather and the other lawyer and the lady lawyer, they was on there, What the Hells. And to help out that child, Liar Preston, there's a GoFund page. Maybe the DUI guy will have it on his show, I guess tonight, maybe. I don't know. Or MG Law, or the Umbrella guy, or Megan Fox, the writer. They had their aunts on there. They had some good questions. I forget, and Jeremy auctioned off his, not tank top, but I guess the hoodie, where the idiot threw tea on him and assaulted him. My question to Levy County Sheriff, because his stepdad's a deputy, why ain't his butt in jail for assault and battery? That I would like to know. That tells me that Levy County is corrupt. You know, is corrupt in my book. Whoa, baby. I guess this is part of jail for culture. I don't know. You know, it's hard to say. But people, you're 300 or 400 people on those two videos. Would you please subscribe and help me out? I'm hoping to get this YouTuber, if they will. I'm not going to mention their name, because I'm nobody important. Could I use 1,000 subscribers or more? Yeah. Because my income is low. I'm just, you know, it's hard when you live on an income between $800 and $900. And all this, it's hard. Now I just add another thing into my budget, but I dropped one from the budget, so that's in my budget. Because since I got my cell phone paid off, my iPhone SE Series 3, or they have dead zones, you know, that I would like to know. If any of you people out there got Spectrum mobile phones set up, which, well, since I got an iPhone, you can't, I don't think you can get in there and change the SD card in it. I don't know. Or SIMS card. There's a couple of ducks and geese. There's Mr. Peterbilt for all your truck drivers. I say this probably Clarksville or Jeff in the industrial park. And we're gonna go to Salisbury. Co-pilot wants to get some Arby's because he got some medicine to take. He can't take his medicine without eating first. And my sensor thing, it's time to replace it. So I take that off and put one on later because I like to take a bath where I can wash it real good, shave any hairs that I might have there. You know, there goes a gladiator. Hey people, I was watching this one YouTube channel. I forget where this person was. And they said they saw a live net in their white Jeep Gladiator. I will tell you about this dream. I dreamed that I saw, I'm not going to say where, here in Indiana, close to me, her and John Cook and the baby. After they left, after getting some fast food, they got in a car wreck. So since arrested, have CPS ever taken a child away? She said, no, that's perjury. That, to me, that's automatically, I'm not a lawyer in Florida. I know what happened in Indiana. They take the child away and probably arrest her for perjury. A train just went through. They just left the tracks. How y'all like that joke? I've heard that for years. So, after Arby's, I'm gonna make a little detour. I want to see what this house looked like. I ain't seen it for years. That'd make a few people happy. Get me something to eat. But no, I done had one hamburger this month, so. Last month I bought 4 of them. I think that's where I put my 2 pounds on that bread. So, nope, I can't get one. Stop at the dollar store in Henryville, maybe. I haven't decided. Do I need one, I'm thinking? Not really. I want some milk duds. Maybe another bag of potato chips with my dip. The DUI guy and them others I mentioned. And tell Larry congratulations on 400,000 subscribers. I like to see him get 1 million subscribers. I love to see that before I pass away, which I told you I'm 70 plus years old. You know, I don't have that many more years, but God got something planned for me. By you all viewing those videos, that shows me what you want. But you should have subscribed to my channel. That kind of upsets me a little bit. But I understand. But if I do more videos like that, but I asked this YouTuber if they helped me or not. I said it could be a him or her. They got a YouTube channel. They got YouTube channels. and they use StreamYard. The paid version, I don't know which one. I think they got them all the way up to $100, I think. I don't know. But that's out of my price range. You know, I want to bring up court cases, you know, on there. And court records, you know, where they file or what they charge with, you know, to show you all. But I'm not smart enough, people, to figure out StreamYard. Maybe by talking to this YouTuber on the telephone could take me step by step. I'm going to have to get my GoPro out where I can record that and watch it, because right after that, I forget how to do it. And another thing I've seen, like DUI guy and all them, they raid another YouTuber. I don't even know how to do that. So I would love to learn how to do that. And how to invite people to come into my room up on my screen. But I'm not smart enough to figure that out. I'm an old man, but as Triumph Beware said, you can treat an old dog new trick. He took me step by step. And just tell Robbie I said hi. So, you know, that's what I want to do. I gave you out my email. That's my junk email. The one I use all the time, I don't put out. You get all kinds of spam. I got a few spams on the other one, but that's something I don't use all the time. Like YouTube and all that, I do use it. My junk email. I know people got two emails. One's they call junk and stuff like that. But I've been in contact with StreamYard. I don't think they really care. They said, well, you can go to live stream, I forget, Winnower or something. I think you have to pay for it. Sorry, I'm on a fixed income, people. And could I invite somebody over to my house? Right now, my living room's a mess, and I couldn't do that. And I got this bamboo round table with glass on top of it, if you know what I'm talking about. That's when I got my computer set on. So, but I wish StreamYard have something like this on it. As you know, I'm using Prison Live Studio on my cell phone. I can't use Prison Live Studio on my computer. HDR not compatible. That's how come I got a video that was once recommended by over 95% of the people. The other 4 to 5%, I don't know. I think Pepsi zero sugar. I know Pepsi's not a sponsor, but I got diabetes. Because I want people to know about it. If you might not like Pepsi, you got other soft drinks out there. Check, see if they got zero sugar. If you like root beer, Mug, M-U-G, that's a Pepsi product. They just came out within the last 30 days a zero sugar Mug root beer. I can't tell the difference. If you like root beer, you can try that. So, but I like to live stream because it acts like a dash cam. It has a GPS built into it, this and that, which I wouldn't know how to do that. You know, it tell you your speed and all this, which, you know, a good tech would know how to help a lawyer out on something like that. Or a good lawyer. And I always recommend for your people, get a dash cam. There's kind of got two cameras. You plug one and set the other one up in your back window. You want to check for one that has GPS in it, this and that. It'll show you date, time, speed, your longitude, latitude, and all this. You can set it up to record 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes. I was told to set it up for 3 minutes. Every 3 minutes, it start a new segment on it. It'll protect you. And it'll help your lawyer out. Say if you get T-boned at a red light and your dash cam shows you had the green light and you get T-boned, you know what the other person gonna say. They had the green light. Any lawyer will tell you that. By having a dash cam, it'll show you that you have the green light. Will a dash cam help you on your vehicle insurance? That's where you have to ask your insurance company. I would say probably not.
Probably it's not there today.
No. I guess you could tell by the floors.
Sticky.
That's different. Robbie keeps that floor clean and tables clean when he's not there. The coal pallet said the floor was sticky. There's times I've been in there and telling the truth, I gotta watch. There's a pretty blue car. Boy, my Monte Carlo is about that color of blue. Boy, these roads are bumpy here in Salisbury. I'm gonna make a little detour, like I said. I want to see what if that house is still there, or what it looks like, or have they built onto it? You know, I just want to know that. Where you see that empty lot, that used to be the old Salisbury Police Department. I guess this building there on the right is the old town hall. the Salzburg Firehouse on the right. This building on the left, there used to be, I believe, the old REMC building, if I remember right. I don't remember that many stop signs here. Maybe they just put it in lately. My son never been this way. Uh-oh. Nope, can't go back there. I guess Salzburg Stone owns this property now. Sorry. See it? I guess the house and all that, you know, you can't get into. See, that shows you how long I, you know, haven't been back there. I could say I could walk back there, but that's trespassing. I ain't gonna break the law. So that means that house is probably tore down, I would say. Sorry, certain people. I don't remember this road being here the last time I was up here, but I think this comes out on 403 by the golf course. I'm guessing. I don't know if this is a county road or Salzburg town road. I just don't know. RCCA. What is that? You people that live in Clark County, what is the RCCA? Is that a school or what? I don't know. I guess it's a school. I don't know. Yeah, it's a school. I see a cop car there. Diefenbach. Yeah, it comes out on the highway. 403, ain't it? See, I told you I'd never been here before, people. Yeah, this is 403. In front of us is the Salzburg Golf Course. If you like to play golf, you thinking of coming to Indiana, this is one of the golf courses. How good it is, don't ask me because I don't play golf. I don't like tearing the grass up, putting a hole in it. You know, that shows you how bad a golfer that I am. See, I gave you a little tour of Salzburg, but it's been quite a few years since I've been back there, but since I guess somebody sold it. There was two houses, one there in the valley, one up on the hill, but gas company has a place back there. They can't block him from getting to their gas pipeline or whatever it is. You know, I don't know. I didn't know nothing about that. Sorry, because I want to see what that house looked like. You know, I've been back there since the 80s, maybe the 90s and early 2000s, but I wonder when it was sold. You know, I can't understand that. Maybe somebody answer that question. But that's okay. At least I tried. But as soon as I crossed that line, walked over there, I'll probably get arrested. And I don't want to do that. Told y'all you could donate anything, you know, old license plates, amateur radio license plates that you don't use anymore. I love kitty cats, you know, anything with kitty cat on it, or like a sign that I saw on What the Hell's and the DUI guy. Once it buckle up, it's the law, or that'd be something I could use, something like that. You know, that'd be nice. I I told you what kind of candy I like. Black licorice. You know, I love it. Or black jelly beans. Because, you know, after President Reagan, he was a great president. So was John F. Kennedy. But I'm hoping one of you on YouTube that can help me out on StreamYard. I've seen one you like, but I don't know how to share it on my screen. That's how come I asked these YouTubers. It's only one, but I said these. It could be a woman or a man, since they do use StreamYard. I want to do that. And another thing, like you can rate a person's YouTube channel if I had that many, but I don't. That one's not important. On inviting people, I got it written down on paper. I'm still not that smart. I'm slow. It's hard for me to understand it. That's how come I gave those YouTubers my cell phone number. Because I said I should be done by 3 o'clock. I'll be done before that. But, you know, I appreciate anybody's help. Because I'm not getting anything out of StreamYard. They told me what videos to watch, but I like it to go in more detail. You know, where I can comprehend it. They don't go into detail. They go like 90 miles an hour, and I don't understand it. You know, I can't comprehend it. Like I say, the DUI guy, when he does things on his YouTube channel, he explains it to people where a person that is slow can understand it. So God bless you, Larry. You better treat that woman of yours right. You heard what she said down there, that she's at Supreme Court. I believe she is. You know, I believe she take care of you. You know, I love that show, You and Them Lawyers and What the Hells. That was a good show. People, you all need to watch it. It's What the Hell Sunday, and the other one with the 4 lawyers. And since, Mr. Foreman, since your sweetheart, you're going to take a test, which I don't know anything about that test. Maybe somebody who's watching your YouTube channel, you can explain it to them. I guess it's a test to get into law school. I don't know. I'm not that smart. You know, maybe you can explain it, what kind of test it is, to, maybe there's other ladies and gentlemen that wants to be a lawyer. You know, that's only a thought. I guess you have to take a test to get into law school. I don't know.
Of course, you got to take a test to get in law school. You got to take a test to get in
any school.
Duh.
But I wish I was smarter. I like to kick my butt
It's called the LSAT.
for not doing what I know now. So people, stay in school, get your education. Leave the girls alone. Girls, leave the guys alone. Get your education. You know, you can't raise a child. You can't go to school, but, you know, think about it. Don't mess your life up. You know, get your education out of the way. RMC's out here, and probably Townsend Tree Service. Yep, those idiots. They need to cut all those trees down, because that's where all the damage, when the light goes out at my house, it's always in this area. You know, why don't RMC get on them a-holes? You know, that's only my opinion. So, there's that little bush thing. I would love to have something like that, but I don't have a shed to park it in. It'd be good to clean out some of the small little trees I got. And clean up around the pond, which the guy owns it, he wouldn't mind it. This is Henryville, my friends. On that mother that killed her child. But I like to bring it up on my screen, present it and all that. I'm hoping that YouTubers will help me out and tell me what I have to do. You know, that I'm not sure of. You might hear a little Buck and Clay in the background, which I don't own that. I don't own the right. 8. Kia Soul. I want to thank you all for joining me. I love you all. I want to say hi, bye. I love you. Peace. Love you all. Good evening.